Monday Night Rollins. I am a visionary. I am a revolutionary. I am Seth. You know, Des Moines, things around here have been heating up for this Iowa boy. And after my little confrontation last week, I am feeling more motivated than I ever have to continue to be the best world champion in this entire industry. And Iowa, if you thought 2023 was something, wait till you see what we do in 2024. And that starts with day one when I defend my World Heavyweight Championship against Drew McIntyre. Say what you will about Drew McIntyre, but the crown jewel.
Probably feels pretty good, doesn't it? World champion, you get to go home, spend it with your family, and that's been the case for you for years. Recently, I've been doing a lot of reflection. I've been talking a lot about my family, the sacrifices they've made because I had a chance to go home not long ago, and I started to see things I didn't like so much. I started to feel a certain way. I started to feel guilt. I started to see my family members getting older. I started to see my dad getting older. And after 16 years, for the first time ever, I questioned, is this all worth it? This is something I felt that you couldn't understand, you couldn't possibly relate to. But you can. There's somebody in your household, somebody you share your life with. Your wife is in the exact same position I am, all the way across the world, chasing this dream, doing whatever she can to make it happen, sacrificing every single week and sacrificing that time with her family. And you've been part of these difficult conversations. And the good conversations, you know, man, I wish I could make this wedding back home, but there's a big show coming up and I can't let the fans down. And then the difficult conversations, when a family member gets sick, when a parent gets sick, my mom, her dad, and all we want to do is be by their side and hold their hand and be there for them when they're going through it. But they tell us, don't you dare come home. You keep chasing that dream and you make it happen, and that's exactly what we did, and then suddenly they're not here anymore. So, look me in the eye. I don't want your title. I need your title. I need that validation. I have to know all these sacrifices were worth it. I have to know the hurt that I caused them was for nothing. And I'm willing to hurt you for everything. I will do whatever it takes to take that title from you again.
Because you say stuff like that, I want to take it to heart. I want to believe you. But as of late, your actions and your words, they haven't lined up. So I don't know whether to believe you or call you out on your crap. But I'll tell you this, I respect you, because after I beat you at Crown Jewel, you came to me, you told me you were going to find a way back, you were going to work your way into another opportunity in my World Heavyweight Championship, and you've done that. But I want to know, Drew, as much as you need this, what makes you think the outcome this time is going to be any different? You say you'll do whatever it takes. You say you're not not the same person, what does that mean? You're willing to cheat, you're willing to hurt people, you're willing to take shortcuts? Is that what it is? Yeah, you've changed in that regard, but in many ways you're the same, because you still want to point the finger at everybody else. You still want to shift the blame. Yeah, Drew, you'll do whatever it takes, right? Whatever it takes, except for the one thing that you need to do to be a world champion. You need to take responsibility for your actions. You need to look yourself in the mirror, and you need to face the hard reality that the only person keeping Drew McIntyre from being a world champion is Drew McIntyre. Now, I stood in this ring last week. I looked a man right in the eye and I told him I hated him. I meant that. I'm looking you right in your eyes and Drew, I don't hate you. I pity you.